Famous for many things, but being a wonderful person is most important.
Oh, yes.
Lou, is this the launch of or the close of?
Well, it was supposed to be the launch, but it's looking like the close.
I was going to say.
Because it's been selling like crazy.
Based on how many were gone.
Yeah.
Okay.
Isn't it crazy?
Well, listen, it's a great idea. I was reading reviews, people talking about their brooms, people talking about golf clubs and fishing rods. It's a great idea.
No, it's a great, well, and you know what? It's not an idea that hasn't existed before. Tool racks, okay? We've all seen them. But normally they're made of some kind of plastic or they might be metal, but they don't have shelves. What they've got is just a series of holes. Right? Where you're putting things in there, but you can't use the whole thing if you're not putting vertical storage in it, okay?
Right.
I want you to look at this one because Origami literally invented the better mousetrap with this, okay? First of all, this is powder-coated steel, so you don't have to worry about using this indoors, outdoors, any place you want to. You're gonna see there are these series of holes all around here in the top, and it's on 2 different shelves. So you're gonna have storage for 23 different vertical items that you can put in here. Tools, hockey sticks, fishing rods, lacrosse sticks, whatever it is, anything long like that, you can do that. But Origami thought about this and they said, what if you don't have 23 things to put on here? You know, what's the point of having a shelf like this if you can't use all of it? So you'll notice that these are real shelves too, all the way across. So let's say that you wanted to fill up half of it with your vertical items, and then the other half you wanted to store things on there. Maybe if it's golf clubs, it's golf balls. You know, maybe if it's fishing rods, it's all your tackle boxes and all that sort of thing. So you can use this for a variety of things. 35 pounds per shelf with the wheels on it, so it's 105-pound storage capacity. If you don't put the wheels on it, you can go up to 50 pounds per shelf for a total of 150 pounds.
Fantastic.
2 last things to show. Right here on the side, we've got more holes here. These are actually great if you've got like spray bottles and things like that for detailing the car or anything like that. You can hang those in these. And then on the other side, if I spin this all the way around, boom, right there, these little prongs that stick off here are wonderful for things with hooks on the end of them, like gloves or shovels or little things like that.
It's so thoughtfully designed,
it really is.
Right? And that's why the reviews are all perfect, those that have bought it already. As Lou's showcasing, as always with Origami, no tools needed, it's instant satisfaction.
Instant setup.
Yeah, take it out of the box, you literally throw it together as it were, because it just connects.
Yeah.
But I think for so many of us, we have our garden tools, we have maybe the broom, we have all these things that we're fed up of leaning them against the wall, we're fed up of where we place them, we want them to have a place in a space that they can call their own.
Right.
This gets us organized.
It gets you, well, not only that, but it does it better than anything I've ever seen before, and I say that for this reason, okay? If, I'm just gonna come down to this end here just because it's easier for me to do it this way. If I take this shovel out of here, right? Most of these sort of storage systems, they have one hole at the top.
Yeah.
You put something in there, right? There's not a second hole.
Right.
And what happens? You wind up with all this.
Yes.
All the tools are all cattywampus, as they say. They're all pointing in different directions. What I love what they thought about here was they said, you know what? Let's put that second hole in there. So everything is going to stay upright. So what that does for you now is you can see everything that's on there and you're not getting caught on other things. If I want this shovel in the middle, I can reach it. If I want this hole back here, I can reach that. I'm not getting caught up on other things as I'm doing this. And the thing I really love about this is I could take all of it with me when I move around, you know. This is what I was talking about earlier, by the way, too. I was saying how you can hang other things on the ends here. So it has those little hooks on the end, so you can literally just take objects, put them on there, because everybody's got these little shovels and trowels and, you know, different tools for when you're gardening. Now you got somewhere to keep those too.
It makes a lot of sense. And what's wonderful about it is the unique design, which means that even if you weren't using all the holes to put all of these in, you could use these as a set of shelves.
Still got shelves.
Because needs change, times change.
Absolutely.
Our requirements evolve. So if you just want this to be a wonderful shelving system, it can be that. You might just have one broom right there, and that would be fine as well.
Nope, it would. And the funny thing is, I thought to myself when I first saw this, I'm like, I'm never going to fill this thing. I have 2 that are full now, okay? I've got one out in my shed, and I'm amazed at just how many things I have that I stick in there. Truth be told, we have a couple of kayaks. I actually take the oars apart and put them in there as well.
Perfect.
I mean, so it's really good for that. But then I've got another one in our garage that holds all the cleaning supplies.
Okay.
Mops, brooms, you know, all those sort of things are in there as well. Even the one that I use to wash my truck. So, I mean, it's got all these things in it, and it's just so convenient. And you know what the best thing is? When all these get dirty, when all this is muddy and it's messy and all that, I don't have to take them out and wash them individually. I wheel this whole thing right into the driveway, turn the hose on it, including the rack, and nothing gets harmed. It is perfect.
So this is the weekly deal drop. It is a fabulous price, actually the lowest price it has ever been as part of our weekly deal drop. So we're $99.95 and we're on 5 flex pay. So you could spread the cost over 5 months on any major credit or debit card at $19.99. It's these clever solutions that I gravitate towards.
Yeah, me too.
It's things that, I mean, you'll have this forever and a day.
Oh gosh.
And once you've got it, you are good to go.
Do you know that we've been selling origami here for 14 years?
That's ridiculous.
14 years, and I say that because to what you were just saying, I have pieces of origami that are 14 years old that look exactly the same today as they did the day that I got them. And why? Because of the powder-coated steel that's in each and every piece of origami.
Well, that's the durability factor.
Yes.
I mean, the origami pieces I have as well, it's the exact same thing. They look as good as new. There are so many of us who are really fanatical about origami because we know the quality is there, the standards are there, the ease of use is there. There's a lot of people that have never heard of origami, and they might be saying, well, what is this? Well, look, it's a couple of stories. First of all, clearly what it does, which is it's a great place to store and to house shovels and spades and rakes and maybe obviously the brooms or the mops.
Hockey sticks, lacrosse sticks, fishing rods, skis.
Think of everything that you could put in here. It's endless. It's also a standard set of shelves. That's the genius design. But again, Lou, we go back to the beginning. Why it's 14 years old, what you just did, the patented system.
The powder-coated steel and this right here. You know, and the only things, I think we should start putting warning labels on these because once you get origami, if you ever have to build regular furniture, it will upset you. You know what I mean? That's the warning right there because once you get used to doing this, you're never going to go back to crawling on your hands and knees with an Allen wrench in your hands and a tube of glue, and you know what I'm talking about.
You become spoiled.
You become spoiled.
You become spoiled, rightly so.
We spoil you.
We do, and we love to spoil you.
We do.
In our final few moments on this one, we are going to end the hour with a very quick look at the big origami rack. It's been flying out of here because it is on discount today for the President's Day sale. If you'd like to order this, it will be with you in just a few days. If you do not love it, you can return it for a refund of the purchase price. It's magnificent. It's also easy that it comes in just the one color.
Yes. That makes it very simple for decisions.
But it's the right color for this type of item,
No, it is. And honestly, you know, I had someone tell me years ago, it's not about the color, it's about the deal.
Exactly.
You know
true,
what I mean?
Lou.
This is a great deal.
Well, thank you for your orders. It's 796-144. If you've got a taste for bargains, we have a wonderful collection of them. Our other weekly deal drops are available online at hsn.com. Search Weekly Deal Drop. That's Weekly Deal Drop online at hsn.com. Well, before we go any further, our next hour, incidentally, a final chance at our Andrew Lessman Today